So yes, welcome to another edition of Let's Chat here in the Guyanese Own Businesses. It's Tuesday, April 15th. It's 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you, whether you're locked on here in Canada, across the border in the US of A, across the pond in the UK or anywhere in Europe, and back home in the Caribbean, especially out in beautiful Guyana, whether it's Demerara, Essequibo, or Berbice. Welcome. I'm your host, Wazim, as usual. And tonight, as you can tell, I have a special guest with me on the page to discuss his business and let the viewers and let you folks out there know more about his business. And Mr. Dhanraj, Ramcharan out in Edmonton. Thank you, sir. Can you do a quick introduction of yourself to the viewers?
Good night, Mr. Wazim and all. My name is Dhanraj Ramcharan. I am the owner of JDR Import and Export Limited that ship in barrel to Guyana and all the Caribbean countries. And my place is in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And I do business from Edmonton to all the Caribbean countries.
That's awesome. And thank you, Dhanraj, for your time tonight to sit with us here and chat. Maybe for the next 35, 45 minutes, we'll get to know more about you and your business as we continue. So first of all, obviously you're from Guyana. So quick introduction. Where in Guyana you're from and when did you migrate to Canada, sir?
I came over, first of all, I'm from Metimerzag East, Quatinaria, Prem Nagar. I
Okay.
came over in 1995 to Canada. First,
Yeah.
I was living in Toronto, Ontario, Scarborough, Markham, and Eglinton. Then I moved out to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And decided to start open my business 3 years back.
Okay, and so your businesses, folks are just starting to join the live. Thank you as always for joining us here in Let's Chat. We're speaking to Mr. Dhanraj Ramcharan. He's located all the way in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. For those of you not familiar, Western Canada. He's 2 hours behind, so it's it's afternoon for him, just 2 minutes after 5 p.m. out there. It's beautiful and sunny. He's the owner of JDR Import and Export Limited. We're going to get into conversations and get to know more about his business. As he said, he's from Metamirzar in Guyana. And started out JDR, you said about 3 years ago. What inspired you to get started with this business, sir?
So one day I sat down and said, you know what? I could do something. Why I waste time, right? Why I don't start to do it?
Okay,
So
okay.
then I went and I went to my person, start to get my name up and start to open my business.
Okay, well, before you open up this business, was there a lot of options to ship barrels from that part of the country to Guyana and the Caribbean before
Oh yeah,
JDR?
there's lots of options here.
Okay,
There's
okay.
lots of Caribbean people out here.
Yeah. Okay, so that's why, and obviously 3 years later, you're still going strong. What's the meaning behind JDR, the name JDR Import Export? What's the story behind there?
Okay, so J stand for when I born,
Yeah.
Caravan the Bollywood movie opened. So my mom named me
Uh-huh.
Jitendra.
Oh.
So as from there, the name start. So they start to call me Shortway Jito Jito.
Uh-huh.
And then D for Dhanraj and R for Ramcharan. So I
Oh,
said,
okay.
why don't I use that name and open my business, JDR Import and Export Limited?
Oh, okay. Okay. And congrats on opening a business out there. And I always like to see, but love to see Guyanese people opening business and doing well and keep at it. And your community out there, I know it's pretty mixed out in Western Canada and Edmonton. How has the support been from the Caribbean people and Guyanese, especially?
Oh, I can't complain. I get well support here.
Okay.
Lots of support here. And the problem is that I don't keep no one stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If I tell you I picking up today and I shipping out because you invest your money to send your stuff away. So my duty to get your stuff out the country.
Yes, that's great right away, right? No one wants to ship and have it sitting in Canada for a while before it's
No,
shipped
I don't
off.
do that.
Yes.
I don't do that.
Okay, and we're gonna get
You
more
pay
into yeah.
you pay your price. You
Yes.
pay for it. So my duty is to get it out.
Okay. That's highly appreciative, and I'm sure everyone appreciates that. That's done business with you and will be doing business hopefully in the near future. So, I'm just looking at the chat and welcoming everyone on. Sorry, I got my phone off to the right here, just looking in. So welcome to everyone. Again, 5 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock Eastern time here. Yours truly was in chatting with Mr. Dhanraj Ramcharan, all the way out of Edmonton, Canada. He's the owner of JDR Import and Export, shipping barrels and everything. So we talking about shipping. What do you ship? I know we ship barrels, boxes, there's other stuff. Is it everything and anything?
I ship I ship every single thing: car, trucks, motorcycle, whatever you want to ship. I ship it.
Okay, okay. And this is the Guyana and all the other countries in the Caribbean
All the
also.
countries, all in the Caribbean countries.
Okay, okay. So yeah, welcome to folks just logging in on on the live. As I said, JDR Import and Export, located all the way out in Edmonton, Canada. We're speaking to the owner, Mr. Dhanraj Ramcharan tonight, and so he ships everything from A to Z to Guyana to anywhere in the Caribbean islands. So let's go through a process of shipping. Let's say I have a barrel to ship. I'm living somewhere out in Edmonton, Canada. How do I go about this to ship my
Well,
barrel?
you will call me, and if it's close by, I go pick it up.
Yeah.
Like, let's say 3 4 hours, I will tell you, okay, bring it.
Uh-huh.
First of all, when you bring it, you get your tracking numbers. You have your paperwork to do. You have to fill your own paperwork, because if there is an error,
Hmm.
right, it costs like 150 US to just change it.
Oh, wow.
So when you fill your paperwork, and if the one number is wrong, that is on you, right? So then
Yes.
I will say, okay, I could try to see if I could correct it for you.
Uh-huh.
And if it's correct and you don't have to pay, that's fine.
Okay. So, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead with the process.
Yes. So then I give you a receipt, every single thing, that whatever you ship and what is the cost or whatever, all you get there.
Okay.
Plus, when you barrel ready to go, I will get the email say, well, your barrel leaving.
Uh-huh.
And it take between 6 weeks to 7 weeks. Because when you go there 6 weeks, it be on the wharf for a week for them to clear it, right?
That's not bad coming from like all the way out in Western Canada, because sometimes we have very long wait time from Toronto and it's much busier here, right? But that's pretty impressive. 6 to 7 weeks to have your items shipped there. And you do
Right.
offer like crate shipping, like I can show up, build a crate, put my stuff in there, and you will ship it too?
I will ship it.
Okay, okay. And yeah, guys, so Danrad ships everything. You mentioned tracking number. So when we fill out that form, let's say I'm shipping something, I have a tracking number. I can actually track my shipment from
You could
Edmonton.
go online and track it and see where it is.
Okay, okay. So when we ship something, let's say I'm shipping something to Guyana. We're gonna do Guyana's pretty big. We have Georgetown, we have the
Right.
Berbice area and Essequibo. So let's start all the way to Essequibo. If I'm shipping something to Essequibo, where is that person picking that barrel up?
So if first of all I do door to door service,
Okay.
but it's
Price.
like you have the prices there.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you this is the price to do door to
Yes.
door service. The barrel will go to, let's say, for example, Parica,
Uh-huh.
Essequibo, Parica, or so on. It will go to Parica door to door. Then it will be at a place in Parica. You will go there and pick it up.
Okay. Okay,
Right.
so that's good. So any islands in the Essequibo River, they just come out to Perica, pick it up instead of traveling all the
Parica,
way to
pick it up.
Georgetown. Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
Now,
okay.
Barbies, you will go to the wharf, because depends if door to door service, right? And people don't want to go so far.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I wouldn't take door to door service for Barbies,
Yes.
because it's out the boundary, right?
Yeah.
But you will go to like Linden and so on. I do all service, but you will go to the wharf and pick your stuff up. Where is La Parcan Wharf in Georgetown?
Oh, okay, so that was going to be my next question. Go to the La Parcan
Yeah.
WAF. You're going to have all your information, contact number, tracking them, everything on the paperwork, right? So it's easy for them
Right.
to retrieve it. And the cost, like there's cost for clearing, I forget what you call it, clearing barrels and stuff. There are two options. Can the person shipping pay it, and then a second option for the person receiving to pay?
So if you clear a barrel from over here, you just have to pay the duty over there to pick up your barrel,
Oh, okay. Okay.
because it's already paid here clear.
Yes.
So then paid the office in Toronto, which is Laparcan office, because I use Laparcan office to go through because I use their cargo.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's good. And I know we mentioned Guyana. There's a whole lot of other countries also. What are the list of countries? I don't have the flyer with me right now in front of me. Can you go through
So
that?
I have Antigua, I have Barbados airport. I have Dominica, Grenada, Saint Vincent. I have Jamaica, Jamaica, then Kingston, Jamaica too, Guyana,
Hmm.
Suriname, Trinidad. That's it.
Okay, so that's yeah, it's a widespread over the Caribbean. I got Mr. Ted Jaipal. Good evening to Ted and Lorraine out in Ajax. Ted said for door to door, you said that the duty is paid at the wharf when you go. For door to door, they pay it when the barrel gets dropped off there with the truck or whatever they're dropping off.
No, you have to pay the door-to-door service with me.
Okay,
So when you pay it with me, remember I have to pay the door-to-door service to the office in Toronto, which is La Parca.
okay,
So then
okay.
La Parca will take they will have it on the receipt because
Hmm.
when you fill your paper out, I will have to put down door-to-door service,
Yes.
and they will pick it up there.
Okay, okay. So it's pretty convenient, and you guys just heard the list of countries that Dhanraj and JDR import and export ships to, which is it's a lot of countries. I'm going to go through it quickly again. Antigua, Suriname, Barbados, Jamaica, Trinidad. There's also the Barbados airport location, Trinidad, Port Lisas, Dominica,
Yeah.
St. Lucia, Grenada, St. Vincent, and obviously Guyana.
Oh yeah.
And what is your contact info? Your phone number and email if someone would like to get in touch with you.
My phone number is 780-710-2502. That's my direct 24/7 line. You could call me anytime, day or night. I will answer.
Hmm.
And my email is dhanrajramcharan@gmail.com.
Okay.
You could reach me there.
Okay. And I know you opened up the business 3 years ago. You still work and you run this business. What are some of the challenges? I know it's got to be tough, right? What are some of the challenges that you face?
Man, I always tell myself, you want something, go for it.
Yeah.
Don't wait back.
Yeah.
So you get the opportunity once, use it wisely.
Hmm.
Right. And it fall nice on my shift. So like 1 week on, 1 week off. Sunday I have lots of shipment going out
Okay.
because the truck use a logistic where I ship it to Toronto, right?
Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. So did they leave once a week or depending on number of barrels and shipments?
Every
Oh,
day I ship. I
oh,
don't
every
I
day.
don't have a limited time. Every day I ship.
Okay, so that's great. And that's getting back to the point that you said. You don't hold anything there. You ship it out
I
right
don't
away.
hold nothing.
Yeah, yeah, that's
If,
that.
because everybody fill the stuff, they spend the money to fill the stuff, right?
Hmm.
And I don't want to. People said, "Oh, this person hold up my stuff. I can't get my stuff." You spend your money, I give you your service.
Oh, okay, okay. I see. So do you ship? I know you ship to Guyana and all that. Let's say someone from, oh, by the way, you're shipping everything. A lot of folks are moving back to Guyana, relocating, right? Because of their maybe business, they gain some contracts. So you would offer to ship their vehicles too for them, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Have you shipped any
you
vehicles
would.
to Guyana's yet?
Um, I ship. I was trying to ship a Sikian for someone
Uh-huh.
where the person put a Forerunner and a Toyota Camry was not paid off for.
Uh-oh.
So I told them, I said, please call me and let me see the Sikian before you close it. But the stuff will up in Halifax. I don't have
Yeah.
nothing to do with it.
No, no, because it's their responsibility. You can't ship something out of the country if it's not paid for or it's not cleared,
Because
right?
if I ship a car, right, I will get the registry from you.
Hmm.
I will go back to the registry and I will tell them pull up all info on this vehicle.
Yes.
So when they pull up everything, they will said, okay, like there is one guy from Linden was sending a Honda CRV, but he owe 75 cents. 75 cents.
Wow. And they held the
And
shipment.
and I can't ship it because it's a lien. 75 cents is
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lien, right?
yeah, yeah. Still owing. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he has to get that clear off. And now the bank don't want to clear it for him. So I said, no, you have to go there, get it clear, tell them you will pay it, give them $1. Tell them you don't
Hmm.
want nothing, give them $1.
Yes,
Pay them
yes.
25-cent tax.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? When you owe like even a penny to the government, we all know they'll add interest to that penny and it'll build over
Oh
time.
yeah.
So you got to be very careful when you're shipping stuff. And as we continue our conversation, got to welcome everyone on there. I see a few folks logging in, and for the folks that will be watching this at a later time, remember, please do follow our page as Guyanese Own Businesses on Facebook. We do have a YouTube channel that I upload this live conversation, and I have it there as well. So it's also Guyanese Own Businesses. If you or someone that you know have a business or a professional you'd like to highlight and spotlight their business, it's free to advertise on the page, and it's free to sit and have a conversation just like Mr. Dhanraj Ramcharan is sitting with me tonight. So we do have a few folks lined up to come on in the future. And if you'd like to be part of this and to get your business out there, and you know what, I like the idea of Dhanraj posting the flyer on the page, but then having you there to talk about it and to answer any question. I think that helps too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
helped because like everybody will know, right? Like
yes.
I went to pick up 2 barrel and I didn't know was my classmate living in Alberta.
Oh yeah.
So when I go and I ring the doorbell, I said I know this person.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then I said Shamiza. She said, yeah. I get, oh, I remember you in school.
Oh, okay, okay. You see, that's it. And someone sees your face, or they listen, or they start listening, because you read flyers and you see stuff on Facebook. Not a lot of people read the whole thing. So, like you just talking about how to ship cars and what you need to have when you ship, you provide tracking numbers, you provide all the
Every
information.
single thing. Tracking number, receipt, everything you get.
Yes.
If you ship in a car, I will collect the ownership from you. I will
Mm-hmm.
go back to the registry. The registry have all info of the vehicle.
Yes.
I will say to them, can you please pull this up? Where I will pay for that.
Okay, okay, okay. So, and out in Western Canada, you said people away maybe 3 hours or more, a couple hours outside of Edmonton. If they get the barrels to you, you can ship it, right? You can
Oh
coordinate
yeah.
everything. Oh,
I will say to them, there was one lady, she came here one time and packed about 4 of them on the driveway,
mm-hmm.
like 4.5 hours drive.
Wow. Where's that from? Like out of province or right in
She said
Alberta?
close to, she said close to BC.
Oh,
She
wow.
lived an hour away from BC.
Yeah, that's a good drive. So I see Mr. Vic is saying, no, Vic, Danraj is located out in Edmonton, Canada, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. But Vic is saying, can you pick up barrel and barrier in Innisfil? So I'm pretty sure you don't, you're just in your area, you ship stuff from there, or do you
I
have a,
have I have license for Alberta,
yes,
right?
okay,
The whole of Alberta.
okay, okay.
So if they want to ship the barrel, they could drop it off like 3-4 hours drive.
Yeah,
I have people came in from Fort Mac.
mm,
There was a husband and wife came in one Sunday morning
yes.
and they fill it up and I send it away for them.
Oh, okay, okay. And I'm happy. This is the first business out of Western Canada that I'm speaking to. And as I said, my goal is to speak to everyone and connect with Guyanese all around the globe on their different businesses and professionals. Like I saw Mr. Rishi Singh was on there earlier, and Miss Lolita, two professionals in their own field, real estate and insurance. And we had a lot of other businesses. So I'm happy we're getting to expand our reach and to reach different parts of the country and the globe, right? So if
Oh yeah.
you, yeah,
Oh
if
yeah.
you yourself, Dan Raj, know someone in the future would like to hop on and stuff, I think we talked about it earlier. We'll talk to the person. We're
Oh
always
yeah.
welcoming different individuals, different businesses, different Guyanese professionals. As I said,
So you
yeah.
my question to you, are you promoting Trinidad too? Like if I get some people for
Oh
you?
yeah, that's fine, but it's a Guyanese business, right? Like this is a Guyanese owned business, but if there's a
Yeah.
service that they offer to our community, I don't see an issue with that. We'll do an interview with them, so that's not an issue, right? Because I
That's
there
nice to hear.
yeah, there was it was something lacking. on social media about promoting our own businesses, and especially like a business you started up, right? You'll share your
Yeah.
pay, your flyer and stuff, but there's no real central location on social media. Someone can go, even yourself, when you're coming to Toronto, say you rent a car or you drive down with your car, you need a mechanic or something. You go on there and you find a Guyanese business that you can support, or a restaurant or a jewelry store or some other thing,
Oh,
some insurance broker or a real estate agent, right? So that's
is
the
that
idea.
guy that that guy from the mechanic shop on Kennedy Road there? Is that guy was at Barbados Road before
Oh,
on Eglinton?
Anil
Yeah,
Sarwan.
yeah,
I'm not sure, I'm not sure. I'll have to confirm with him because it was a different name before the Great Canadian Oil Change. They did
yeah.
the franchise changed its name to Great Canadian Oil Change a few years back, but I'm not sure if he was on Barbados Road. Might be. I'll talk to him. I'll see. I'll see.
I have quite a few of those guys at the Barbados Road there on
Oh,
Eglinton there.
yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you lived in Toronto for a bit, so you know the community here. There's a lot of businesses, but as I said, everyone promotes their page and they have their page. But I wanted our page is not as big and doesn't have the reach as yet. But I wanted a central location that's free, doesn't cost a thing to businesses to promote and professionals to promote. So, and that's why we do it and we connect with each other. And you got to see a few other
That,
businesses you're always watching. I notice when I'm
oh
on.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
dealing with your business, what's the most rewarding part of it for you when you deal with customers? What's the most satisfying part?
Well, if a customer wrong self, they are still right. I
Yeah.
always tell myself that
Mm-hmm.
because in a business, if the customer is wrong, I will quiet and said you're still right because they are the without them I
Yeah.
cannot run a business,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
The business will be there, but customer come first.
Yeah. It's all about customer service, right?
Oh
And
yeah,
and that's what keeps people coming back to you, customer service.
oh yeah. The thing is the way you treat people, that's the way they treat you back,
Yes.
right?
A hundred
If you be
percent.
rude to people, they'll be rude to you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
I totally agree.
the more you be nice to people, and the more if the customers say they are upset, I will try to work with them
Yes.
because the customer is first.
Yeah. And I know you shipped to all the Caribbean countries. How you saw so from day one, 3 years ago to present day today, how has that support been from our community? Have you seen an improvement in it, an increase?
Oh yeah, I see lots,
Okay.
lots of improvement, lots of improvement.
Okay, that's good. And you said that there's other companies out there in Edmonton that offer this, but what sets you apart from them? What's different from you choosing JDR compared to someone else?
Well, because the service, I put my service first. I put customer
Mm-hmm.
first, and then I put my company first at the second. Because the thing is, without the customer, the business cannot run, right?
That's true.
And I always tell myself, you have a business there, but if you don't get customer, how you will run it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
right?
That that's exactly how to look at it, right? You have a business. If you don't treat people well, they're not gonna come back, or they're
They
gonna say
won't come
negative
out.
things, right?
Oh yeah, they will say, oh, that guy, I don't want to do business with him.
Yes.
But you have to treat. I always tell myself, if a customer is 100% right or they are 100% wrong, they'll still get 100%
Mm-hmm.
because they are the customer. Without
Yes.
them, I cannot run my business.
Yes.
That's the way I take it.
Okay, yeah, that's great, great insights. And welcome everyone on the live. And for those of you that will be watching, if you're just tuning in, if you're just scrolling in the video, we're speaking to Mr. Dhanraj Ramcharan out in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. He's the owner of JDR Import and Export Limited. You'll see this here. This is exactly what it looks like on Facebook. You can go on to our page and you can scroll to his business. If you have
Or the
relatives,
flyer is there.
the flyer, there it is, right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And his phone number is at the bottom, 780-710-2502.
Zero.
Also, 02, right?
Yeah.
And his email is Dhanraj Ramcharan, his first last name, at gmail.com. So you can get in touch with him. You can send him a message at any time, and then he'll be able to get back to you with times and everything else that you need. He'll assist you in the entire process of shipping your barrels, boxes. As he said, he ships cars, vehicles, whatever you have to ship. A lot of Guyanese are going back to Guyana, so I just want to put that out there out in Western Canada. I've been out in Western Canada. I know the population is growing out there at Guyanese, so I'd love to see more and more Guyanese support Mr. Dhanraj. Whether you're in Calgary, out in Red Deer, out in Alberta, out in Edmonton, please check him out and get your stuff shipped there in a timely manner. As he said, it takes between 6 to 7 weeks. You're provided with a tracking number, so you know every step or every stage that barrel or your item is. So that's
You
great.
get your tracking number, you get your receipt, you get your copy.
Hmm.
So whenever you go, let's say you take the copy to Guyana and you said, "Oh, my barrel is not here. This is my paperwork for my barrel,"
Yes.
right?
Yeah, and Dhanraj, last week, oh, Mr. Anand, I was going to say while I was talking to Mr. Anand from Travelers Caribbean Cuisine Delight. So thank you, sir, for joining, and all the other businesses on there that passed through and will be watching. Someone mentioned, do you ship, let's say we're out in Edmonton, you ship barrel from Edmonton to Toronto direct if I want to sh do something like that? Can you do that?
Yes, yes. I could ship it direct to Toronto.
Okay, okay, so that's good to know.
So
Someone had that question.
there is there is one girl who moved back to Toronto,
Uh-huh.
so she filled up a small sea can with all her stuff,
Yeah.
and I ship it straight to Toronto. But she went there with the vehicle and picked her stuff up.
Yes. So I'm just going through it, just making sure I didn't miss anyone, any question. I know we answered Ted's question and Vic's question. Yeah, good evening to everyone else that's locked in. Is there anything that I missed there from your shipping services that you want to mention?
No, so far everything mentioned that the name of the company, the address, right, is on. No, the address is not there. But when they call, I give the address. They
Yes.
could come by me, fill up
Mm-hmm.
the barrel if you don't. If you live far, let's say you live 5 hours away, and you want to come in Edmonton to fill it up, you come by me. You fill the barrel up. You will put a lock on it. You will duct tape the top
Mm-hmm.
because when you go to Guyana, right? Let's say it's clear, they will not open it, but you will just have to pay your fee,
Have you had
right?
any experience like that? People opening barrels in Guyana? You ever witness or customers ever got back to you and said, I've
No,
seen it
no,
personally with me, shipping
yeah,
stuff, like missing stuff. But that's a good idea to lock it and duct tape the rim, right? The cover.
rare.
Yeah. Oh, so that's safe.
So when
Yeah.
it's duct tape the rim and whatever it is, and let's say you pay to clear it and it's
Mm-hmm.
duct tape. Now when you go there, you just have to pay your fee. What let's say $2,000 or what the cost is.
Yeah.
You pay it, you pick up your barrel, and you go.
And that's an easy process, right? It's not, they go there, you have their number, they talk to the person, and they wait a
Person,
little bit to get the barrel from the back.
yeah.
Okay.
So La Parcan will call the person the number, the right phone number. You have to put the right phone number
Oh,
because
yeah.
there is someone from Canal number two Canal. The guy went there, but he put his Edmonton number,
Uh-oh.
and then they keep calling me. So then
Yes.
I know the daughter number. I have the daughter number in my phone, and I said, "Can you please call your dad in Canal and tell him to go pick up his barrel?"
Yes. Yeah, yeah, you got to make sure. That's the important
Because
part.
the
Yeah.
thing is, the thing is, if they call you, let's say 4 time, 5 time, they will keep trying, but you will have to pay the pound. Like their barrel will be there for enough space. I always
Yeah.
tell customers,
Hmm.
you get your phone call, go and pick up your stuff. Do not waste no time.
Yes, yes, they're
Just
going to
go and get
charge
your
you
stuff.
to storage, right? They're going to
Storage
charge
fee.
storage fee. Yeah, I see Mr. Anand had a question. No, Anand, Dhanraj is licensed for anywhere in the province of Alberta. So there's no location in Toronto, but he does ship locally. He can ship from Alberta to Toronto if anyone is interested in shipping there. And his list of countries for folks just joining Miss Sherry and the Bedesi family out in New York. Good evening to you. So some of the countries are Antigua, Guyana, Suriname, Barbados, Jamaica, Trinidad, St. Vincent, Grenada, Dominica, St. Lucia. Did I say Jamaica? And of course in Guyana. And he offers two. I'm gonna get him to repeat himself again on you two options, right? The wharf and door to door. If you could just quickly again for those of you
Yes,
folks just joining.
I have door-to-door service and the WAF in Georgetown, which is Laparcon, right? If you pay door-to-door service, they will come and bring your barrel to your home. But if you didn't pay door-to-door service, you will have to go to the WAF in Georgetown, which is Laparcon WAF, and pick up your stuff there.
And for Essequibo again, you said somewhere else it goes to, right?
Porica. It will go to
Porica.
Porica,
Okay.
and then you will have to go to Porica and pick it up.
Okay, and that's for anyone in the islands in Essequibo or anywhere in Bartic or anything. You just come out to Parica. That's pretty convenient because I know in the past they had to travel, and I shipped stuff there for the charity stuff when I was doing Essequibo, and I had to get my aunt to come all the way to Georgetown to clear it there because
It's a long
that
way.
yeah, it's expensive too, right?
But
To come
Lapar
there.
can make it easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lapar can make it easy, right? Because I
Yes.
use the cargo to
Uh,
take the stuff.
oh,
And
okay.
then I have a good connection with them. They are very straightforward.
Hmm.
You do business with them, you don't have no problems.
Okay. Okay. So that's
But
good.
for me, I own this, but they still treat me right because I'm the customer too, right?
Yes. Yes. You're bringing more
So
customers to them too, right? Yeah.
to them too, right?
Yeah, yeah, they're getting a lot more shipments. They're a reputable company. Uh, they're very well respected, and they've been doing this for a while, so they know what they're doing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they
and
are.
especially with you being on top of it, and with the customers, as you said, if they drop off anything to your location in Edmonton, nothing is sitting there storing. You try to get it out right away.
No, I don't keep no one stuff.
Hmm.
If they come in the night, I ship it away in the morning.
Okay, so that's great. That's actually excellent because a lot of times we ship stuff for I've heard stories of people shipping and it's been sitting there in a storage for
For
two
weeks,
weeks.
months.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes, yes. So that's
I don't do
great.
that.
That's great to know. And I know you ship into all these countries. Is there any other future plans and any other services that you want to provide with this JDR import and export? Is there anything you're looking at to expand?
Well, oh yeah, I have a lot like I'm sitting down and thinking like right now I was thinking to buy one of those cart where they're selling hot dogs at the store,
Uh-huh.
like Canadian Tire or so on,
Yes.
and put my name on it,
Mm-hmm.
right? JDR
Import export.
hot dog stand
Oh yeah.
and open. Yeah, try to keep it going.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
the guy who have that stand, he hold to the price, right? So I said,
Yeah.
okay, you want to be smart, let's go.
Okay. So good luck with
There's two
that.
ways.
Yeah.
It's two way he I had to do it, right? And I know he will do it. Either he will said, okay, I will give you the price what you asked for.
Yeah. Okay. So good luck. Hopefully that comes through. Mr. Cecil, good night to you, sir. I see Rishi Singh, Miss Farina, my family all out in Berbice is on the live as well. And for all the businesses and professionals watching in. Remember, this is a weekly segment here on the Guyanese Own Business page, live on Facebook. We also have a YouTube channel. If you guys can please go over and subscribe there. So I put all the interviews up there. So right after this interview, just after dinner, before dinner, I'll upload the video onto YouTube. So it's there because a
But
lot of
thank you for
folks,
doing that.
yeah,
Thank you for doing this, like
no
you
worries, man.
try to help everybody out.
Yeah,
Keep up
yeah.
your good work, man.
No worries. I mean, and that's what I'm here to do, help out. If, as I said, if you miss anything or you know someone that wants to get their business promoted, especially Guyanese owned businesses, I'm looking for more businesses out in Guyana, right? So to spotlight and highlight those businesses, and it's free. It's just get your information on the page, and we set up a Tuesday night and have a conversation.
There is one guy, last week I think you mentioned, or the week before you mentioned someone have a workshop here. Um,
Yes, yes, I remember. Yeah, I forgot who it is now. Yeah.
I think Anil was mentioning it.
Oh,
Wasn't it?
okay. Yes, yes, he did say there's a Great Canadian Oil change out in Edmonton also. I
Yeah,
think a
I
Guyanese
met one
person
of
is,
those.
yeah.
Yeah, I met one of those guys in Canadian Tire,
Oh,
and he said, bro, are you watching Wazim show? I said, yeah.
oh, okay,
Then he
okay.
said, oh, nice to know, and I will start to ship barrel and so on with you.
Oh,
Right now,
nice.
yeah.
Get me his contact.
There,
Get me his contact. I'd love to speak to him too one night when you get a chance, if you can.
yeah, I will. I
Yeah,
will.
yeah,
I
I
have to go
appreciate it.
down that side because where I go pick up the barrels,
Yeah.
right? Like across the road, his workshop is.
Oh, talking about that, speaking about that, so if someone wants to ship a barrel, you provide the barrels too? So if I have
Oh
stuff,
yeah, I have.
okay,
Yes, I provide the barrels,
yeah, okay,
and I
yeah,
will tell them, okay, I will drop it off,
mm-hmm,
and I don't take no debit or
yeah,
credit cards. I only
okay,
take cash
yes, okay,
because
okay.
there was one time a person shipped 8 barrel, and I said, okay, she let me help her out, right? But then she don't want to pay, and I hold up her barrel in Jamaica. I say,
Oh,
okay,
okay, okay.
you get me the money and come here, and I will release it.
Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, so guys, for cost, pricing, and all that, reach out to him directly on his email. So it's Dhanraj, Dhanraj, Ramcharan, @gmail.com. So Dhanraj Ramcharan @gmail.com. You can message him or call him 780-710-2502. And that's JDR Import and Export Limited. So Dhanraj is coming up to already 35 minutes into this conversation, and I really appreciate your time. I know it's 35 minutes after 5 in Edmonton,
Oh yeah,
so it's
and
now
the sunlight is bright outside.
it's getting a bit dark here already. The sun is setting, and you're bright sunshine, so it's afternoon there. Anything else you want to mention to the viewers before we leave about the business, if you forgot something or you just want to mention it?
No, well, so far the business, it's JDR Import and Export Limited that I opened in 3 years back, and I am the owner of that. And you could reach me direct 780-710-2502 or danrajramcharan@gmail.com. And for more information, if you want empty barrel, supply the empty barrels,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I will drop it off. If you live far, I'm not coming like 3-4 hours. You will come down where I live. You will fill up your barrel if you want to fill it up. I don't want to know what is in your barrel. You will have to declare it on your paperwork.
Oh, that's important.
So
Yeah.
let's say, yeah. So let's say your paperwork, you send electrical stuff, right? And you put it on top the barrel. I always tell customer, do not put it on top. Put it
Yeah.
at the middle. Put
Yes.
close on
Mm-hmm.
top, right? Because hey, we're from the Caribbean, right?
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
like to help each other out.
Yes, yes. You have to. You have to help. And yeah, you want to open it, people open the barrel and they see something expensive on top. Put some clothes on top and kind of get it in the middle. It's also safer, right? So in shipping, barrels
Oh,
move around, so you kind of compact it in
so
the middle.
the barrel, when you shift from here, it move like 4 different hands.
Okay,
It,
yes.
it goes from here to the trucking company, from the
Mm-hmm.
trucking company to Montreal, from Montreal to Scarborough, from Scarborough to Halifax.
Oh,
From
then,
Halifax, you go whatever it have to go. So that's why I tell customer, I give them the margin time, like between 6 to 7 weeks. It could reach faster, but that's the time I give. Let's say there is a delay,
yes.
you don't have to worry about your stuff.
Yeah, that's a smart thing. You don't want to tell someone 4 weeks and then everyone will
Then
keeping you to
there
the
is a
four
delay,
weeks.
right?
Yes,
I
yes.
don't want that. I want to make the customer happy. So
Mm-hmm.
when they call and said, "Oh, where is my stuff?" Did you follow up?
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't. Okay, please follow up.
Yeah, they have the
So there is
tracking.
one. Yeah, there is one person who shipped 3 barrel to Freedom Hook,
Yeah.
right? New Road, Freedom Hook. So the
Okay, yeah.
girl and La Parcan keep calling me from Guyana. They said, we're trying to reach this person. So then I remember this person emailed me 2 weeks back. So I'm at work and going through my phone. I said, okay, I find it. So I email her. I said, can you please tell your mom to go and pick up her barrel, or else she will have to pay a storage fee.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't like when customers waste money
Yes.
because if their stuff is there, just go pick up your stuff. Don't waste no time to get it.
Okay, yeah. No, that's customer service. That's getting back to good professional customer service. You're on top of it and you expect, and with
Oh
that,
yeah,
you
you
get
have
more
to.
and more people coming back and doing business with you, right?
Oh yeah. I have one customer, she is so loyal. So one day I went to pick up Barrel, and she's from Guyana too, right?
Yeah.
So her husband, I said, you know what? Let me get them something. So I stopped by, pick up something for them, and I go. They said, no, no. I said, no, you know what? I appreciate the way you treat me as a
Yes.
person to ship your stuff and use my customer just for you.
Oh, nice. Nice. That's good. Good
Because
on you.
the way you treat people the right way, right?
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Treat people the right way to be treated right.
That's it. In this life, that's it. It's so short. I just lost one of my really good friends as I was talking to you. And that's why I didn't get a chat with you before today to plan this out because I had a funeral yesterday. And that's it. A young person passing away, you never know. It could we all
That don't,
yeah,
my friend, that don't have
yeah,
old or young. Everybody, anytime, any place. All
yes.
what you have to do in the morning, you get up, you look at the mirror and say, you know what? If I can't respect that person who I see in the mirror, I can't respect nobody.
I
And
totally
which is
agree.
yourself.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, I agree. You treat people the way you want to be treated. I keep saying that every week. And promote and promoting and helping out each other. So Guyanese, I'm happy. I'm so appreciative of every Guyanese and every person that always watch this show and promote each other business. We started out since the start of the year, and we've been getting a lot of good responses and good feedback, and people are reaching out to businesses that have been featured on the show and given and providing business to them and helping out. And that's what the Guyanese community should do. I've lived in places in Canada that's the Guyanese community very small, and I didn't see that cooperation. So, and in Toronto, it's big. There's tons of Guyanese here, and still we're still lacking the cooperation. We need to come together and
I
work.
find I find Guyanese people especially, there is a lot here.
I know.
For the
Yeah.
past, I moved out here 2011, and 2011 to now, there's a lots of Caribbean people from different part of the Caribbean,
Yes. Yes.
which is good.
No, it is good, as you said. That's keeping the business going. It's 3 years now, and you keep going strong, and hopefully the support will be there more in the future. And that's what this page
Oh
is
yeah,
designed for the folks. And you, Dhanraj, you always follow the page. You're always on it. I know that. You always watch all the shows. You always comment. So I appreciate that. And it's folks like you that I need more following it. And the more eyes we get on it, we're gonna spread it. We're gonna support each
you
other.
know. One day I have my cell phone direct at my forklift.
Uh-huh.
I'm driving forklift, right?
Yeah.
So direct at the forklift, and I'm doing my work. I go and I offload a truck. I go and looking at their show,
Yeah.
and my coworker said, "You're good in multitasking." I said, "Well, I'm from the Caribbean."
Yeah, we Guyanese can do enough things at the same time. So we
Oh yeah.
we we used it. So Dhanraj, again, once again, man, I really appreciate your time and thank you so much. Is there
Well,
anyone you'd like to
thank you
say
so much.
thanks to the business or that you work with that
Well, I
you
thank all the viewers, thank all the listeners. Thank you, Mr. Wazim, for all your great work.
you're welcome,
I hope
sir?
you and I catch up one day in Toronto.
Yes, hopefully.
Like when I visit Toronto and I move out, like coming back to Edmonton, you leave Guyana and you're sad.
Yes,
Sometimes I be at
yes.
the airport and say, "Oh shit, all my family is there,"
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 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 yeah.
But in life, what is there for you, you can't run from it.
No, it is. It's true.
I'm
Uh,
sorry that you lost your friend, and
yeah, no, no. Thank
my
you.
condolence to the entire family.
Yeah.
And it's all about, respect each other,
Mm-hmm.
respect go a long way, and that all it's matter, right?
Yeah, you got to live each day as your last on this earth. You don't want to be
Oh yeah.
fighting with will like that. That's the thing. That's why I started this page. We're trying to change the perception that people have on our Guyanese people on social media. We don't want all this bickering and fighting. Do something positive and support, right? You don't get the much support that you would get if there's an argument or a fight. So when you do something productive, you don't get
Sometimes
that support.
I always tell myself, if you have to argue with the next Guyanese, drink a glass of water, fill your mouth, and walk away.
As a song
And
say,
if you
there's a
don't want to
song.
swallow,
Yeah.
And if you don't want to swallow, when you walk away, spit it out.
Drink water,
Problem
mind
solved,
your own
right?
business. Yeah, yeah, that's what I
Oh,
do. That's what I do on social media. I just do my thing and I promote this page. I every day I work and then I spend some time on promoting the page and promoting everything here. And for folks like you, I want to see my Guyanese. I want to celebrate the successes of Guyanese businesses. I'm from Guyana. A lot of folks watching are from Guyana. We
well,
know how it
so
is.
far I get so far the guy that deal with Curry West in Edmonton,
Hmm.
he reached out to me and he want me to do a sponsoring,
Oh, okay.
right? So I told him, I said, last year he reached out to me, but I wasn't having the time.
Yes.
So tell him, he said to me, he said, please, I need you to come. I will, I need you to sponsor it. I said,
Okay.
okay, I will try.
Okay. So
He said, don't try. You're from Guyana. Guyana people don't try. They just do it.
when is that again? August? July or August?
August,
Oh, August.
August.
Okay, okay. Okay, Mr. Dhanraj is coming up to what? Quarter two, so 7:45, 5:45 your time. Thank you so much, sir, for
So much.
spending the last 45 minutes with us here.
Thank you so much, Wazim, and God must always bless you for your
You're
good
welcome.
work, you know.
Likewise.
And, you know, I always remember one thing, and this was last year, was Naurat and
Yeah.
fasting, Muslim
Yeah,
fasting was in
yeah.
this
Same
time.
time, yeah.
And this is true story, Wazim. I went into Superstore, right? And there was a young couple, like a mother and a daughter, and this girl like 14 years old. And I see the kid have a pack of dollar store noodles.
Yeah.
And the mother said, "Can you please buy us a milk for us to drink?"
Oh,
I look
wow.
at it, and I take out $5. And I go into the store. Why is cashing my stuff? This thing run through my mind. I come out back, and I was having $250.
Yeah.
I take out that money and then give it to that kid.
Woman, yeah.
I said, "Take your mom and go inside and get what you need and go home straight home."
Yes. Wow.
And I went into the mall. I didn't see the kid. And she come from the back and she touched me from the back, right? I said, "Who touched me from the back?" Because I was at the phone company, right?
Yeah.
And I turned around and looked and she said, "Do you remember me?" I can't say yes, I can't say no. I
Yes.
said, "I think so." But I don't want to say, "Well, I did this for you at the
Yeah.
store."
Yeah.
I don't want to disrespect her like that because of your
Yeah.
children. She offered me to go have a coffee with her.
Oh, yeah.
I said, "Unless I will do something for you." She
Yes.
said, "I will buy you the coffee. We will sit and drink."
Wow. The
And she
world
turned back
needs more
and
people like you, Dan Raj. That's
and
that's
the
very kind
mother
of you.
turned back and she said to me, she said, "You know what? God will always bless you."
Yeah. No, God will bless you. The world that's commendable. That's great. I gotta commend you on that. But the world needs more of that, and our Guyanese community needs more of that, and the more support we get from each other,
I
and
always tell
and to
myself,
celebrate each
give with
other.
one hand. When you give with one hand, God will
Yes.
show you the other hand. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
receive it in the other hand.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
It's
I
all that
believe in that.
matters, right?
I believe in that. The little that we do can change someone's life. You wouldn't believe the impact it would have on some people, right? And it doesn't cost us anything.
Oh yeah. And then
So
I don't like, and when that day I see that girl children, the way she looked, it ripped my heart, right?
of
Because you come
course.
into this country, people come in this country, you don't reach good things,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And I look at her, and when she hugged me up and said, "Okay, bye, going back to work," I
Uh-huh.
said, "You know what? Take care with yourself and take care with your mom."
No, that's great. Dhanraj, yeah, I'm touched by that. That's great. We need more people like you, man. We need more folks, more of our Guyanese community doing that and having a positive impact on society. We have too many negative stuff now with social media. It's gone too far. It's
I,
uncontrollable now, right? So we have to pull it back a little bit and keep doing positive work and God will bless you forever for doing something like that. That little deed that you
oh, yeah.
did, it's great.
Oh yeah. When the mother said, "You know what? God will bless you. You will be somebody different." I turned back and watched her.
Yeah,
I say,
yeah.
"Okay, thank you."
God will bless you, and I wish you all the best with your business and all the future plans you have. And hopefully we'll
Yeah,
connect again. As I said, not so we just started this year, so later in the year we'll touch base again and we'll
yeah,
talk
we
and see
will.
how it's
And I
going.
hope
Right?
I get to catch up with you. I hope I get to catch up with you in Toronto when I come.
Hopefully, let me know when
Hopefully.
you know how busy I am
Yeah,
sometimes at work.
sometimes. But
So
thank you so much, Mr. Wazim. All the best. Keep up your good work, brother. And say
Dhanraj, thank
hi to
you.
Samantha. Say to hi to Samantha and the two kids.
Yeah, I will do. I will do, Dhanraj. Thank you so much. Good night. You guys have a great night. You and your wife. A pleasant night, sir. Thank you again.
I
Goodbye.
will.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Bye,
I go to
Dhanraj.
eat some. I go eat some katahar curry now.
Okay, man. Enjoy your katahar.
All right, take care. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so thanks, Dhanraj. So that was Mr. Dhanraj Ramcharan from JDR Import and Exports, all the way out in Edmonton, Canada, enjoying some good food right now as we approach, 11 minutes before the hour of 8 p.m. here in the Toronto area, Eastern Time, back home in beautiful Guyana. I know we have a lot of folks that usually watch this after on our YouTube channel and on Facebook, so I really appreciate it. As I said, if you're out there, it's the first time viewing this video, this page, Guyanese Owned Businesses, it's been around, it's coming up to 7 years now, 2018. So next month actually is going to be 7 years since I opened it up. And we've been, the aim of it is to promote, highlight, spotlight, and just let the world know about Guyanese owned businesses. It doesn't matter what you do or you're a professional. I posted on the page, it's free. I don't charge a thing. It's also free to come on an interview like this and take this time and this space to promote yourself and promote your business. So we are all in the loop of what's happening, what's going on with your business. If you know someone or yourself you'd like to get in touch with me, please do so at info@guyaneseownedbusinesses.com. That's our email, info@guyaneseownedbusinesses.com. And you can also feel free to check out the website. It's www.guyaneseownedbusinesses.com. And every month I post a couple of businesses that I highlight. This month, I think the two businesses highlighted on the page, it's Savor Guyana, Mr. Anthony Mansung Hing out in Windsor, Ontario, with his pepper sauce business. You can order his Savor Guyana pepper sauce on Amazon. And also second business, there's Ms. Lalita Primsuk, insurance broker and manager out at Axel Insurance, located in Ontario, Canada. So Mr. Dhanraj, we just spoke to him. He's out in Edmonton, Alberta. He's the owner of JDR Import and Export, shipping barrels, boxes, cars, whatever you'd like from Edmonton or anywhere in Alberta to Guyana and to multiple Caribbean countries like St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Barbados, Jamaica, Trinidad, Grenada, and maybe that's it, or maybe there's one or two more countries. But get in touch with him directly at danrajramcharan@gmail.com or search the Guyanese own page for Mr. Dhanraj Business. You'll see it with the Guyana flag, JDR Import Export. So thanks to everyone that's viewed the video. It's coming up to 8 o'clock. It's dinner time. And next week I have to confirm, got to say good evening to Black Cake Magic out in New York. I am pretty sure I'll be speaking to the owner out there next Tuesday, same time, 7 Eastern time. I'm not traveling, so it's good. I'll be awake. I won't be sleeping like I did in London a couple of times, very tired on those interviews. So next week, same time, same place, Guyanese Own Businesses. Guys, please, if you can, please leave an honest review on the page. I'm hoping to get a few more reviews to expand the page. So if you go to the Guyanese Own Business page on Facebook and just hit reviews on top and leave an honest review. If there's something, no review is a bad review. I look at it that way. It might be something I can learn on how to improve and how to promote your business. Mr. Adrian out in Deluxe Car and Truck Rentals out in Orlando. Good evening to you, sir, and all the other businesses that have featured here and professionals. As I said, we'll have a little forum of past guests one night. I'll set that up when I'm at home and in comfortable environment so we can speak to multiple Guyanese owned businesses and feed off of each other, bounce ideas off, and see how we can learn from each other and celebrate the successes of each other. So that's what this page is about. So once again, thank you so much. From Toronto, it's goodbye for now until next week, same time at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be speaking to another business owner, professional, and giving them the floor to inform you, the viewers out there, about the service and products that they have. So take care in the meantime, and God willing, I'll see you guys next week, same time, same place. Goodbye.